Hello, and welcome to Amazing Aircraft, where we explore the most amazing and fascinating aircraft in the world. Today, we are going to talk about the Russian attack helicopters that have a unique design and a fearsome reputation, the Kamov Ka-50 and Ka-52. These helicopters have a distinctive coaxial rotor system that makes them highly maneuverable and agile. They can perform loops, rolls, and funnels, and they can fly faster and higher than most other helicopters. They have been used in various conflicts, such as the Chechen Wars, the Syrian Civil War, and the Ukrainian War, where they have proven to be effective and lethal in destroying enemy targets and supporting ground forces. They are also equipped with advanced avionics, sensors, and targeting systems, as well as a variety of weapons, such as rockets, missiles, bombs, and gun pods. They also have a rescue ejection system that allows the pilot to escape at all altitudes and speeds. In this video, we will give you a brief overview of the main features and specifications of the Ka-50 and Ka-52 helicopters, as well as their history, development, variants, and combat history. So buckle up and get ready for a thrilling ride with the Kamov Ka-50 and Ka-52 attack helicopters. In the 1980s, the Soviet Union was looking for a new attack helicopter to replace the aging and vulnerable Mi-24. The Kamov Design Bureau, known for its coaxial rotor helicopters, came up with a radical proposal, a sleek, small, and fast single-seat helicopter that could perform aerobatic maneuvers and survive enemy fire. This helicopter was the Ka-50, codenamed Black Shark by the Russians and Hokema by NATO. The Ka-50 had a distinctive feature, a rescue ejection system, that allowed the pilot to escape at any altitude and speed by blowing away the rotor blades. The Ka-50 also had a powerful 30mm cannon and a variety of rockets and missiles to destroy tanks, vehicles, infantry, and low-speed aircraft. The Ka-50 made its first flight in 1982 and underwent several tests and modifications before entering service in 1995. However, the Ka-50 faced some challenges and criticisms. Some argued that a single-seat helicopter was too demanding and risky for the pilot, who had to fly, navigate, and fight at the same time. Others pointed out that the Ka-50 lacked night and all-weather capabilities, as well as compatibility with other helicopters and ground forces. Moreover, the production and export of the Ka-50 were hampered by the collapse of the Soviet Union, the economic crisis, and the political situation. Only a dozen Ka-50s were delivered to the Russian army, instead of the planned several hundred. To overcome these limitations, Kamov developed seat variants of the Ka-50. One of them was the Ka-52 Erdogan, which had a tandem cockpit and was offered to Turkey in a competition for a new attack helicopter. However, Turkey chose another model in 2007. Another variant was the Ka-52 Alligator, which had a side-by-side cockpit and improved avionics, sensors, and weapon systems. The Ka-52 also had shorter wings with 6 hard points, instead of 4 on the Ka-50. The Ka-52 made its first flight in 1997 and was adopted as a complement to the Mi-28 Havoc, another Russian attack helicopter. The Ka-52 was codenamed Hokema by NATO. The Ka-52 proved to be more versatile and capable than the Ka-50 and was able to operate in day and night conditions, in different weather and terrain, and coordination with other helicopters or ground forces. The production of the Ka-52 began in 2008, and by 2020, Russia had ordered 146 units for its Air Force and Navy. The Ka-52 also attracted some foreign customers, such as Egypt and Algeria. One of the most striking features of the Ka-50 and Ka-52 helicopters is their coaxial rotor system. This means that they have 2 sets of rotors, mounted one above the other on the same axis, but spinning in opposite directions. This design has several advantages over the conventional tail rotor configuration. First, it eliminates the torque effect that makes the helicopter fuselage rotate in the opposite direction of the main rotor. This means that there is no need for a tail rotor to counteract this effect, which saves engine power and reduces noise and vulnerability. Second, It increases the lift and thrust of the helicopter, allowing it to fly faster and higher than most other helicopters. The Ka-50 and Ka-52 can reach a maximum speed of 350 kilometers per hour and a service ceiling of 5,500 meters. Third, it enhances the maneuverability and agility of the helicopter, enabling it to perform aerobatic maneuvers that are impossible for other helicopters. The Ka-50 and Ka-52 can perform loops, rolls, and funnels, as well as fly sideways and backward. They can also hover in place or turn around quickly, making them ideal for close combat and reconnaissance missions. The Ka-50 and Ka-52 have similar dimensions, weight, and power. The Ka-50 is slightly smaller, with a length of 16 meters, a height of 4.9 meters, and a main rotor diameter of 14.5 meters. The Ka-52 is 16.5 meters long, 5.4 meters high, and has a main rotor diameter of 14.8 meters. The Ka-50 has a maximum takeoff weight of 10,800 kilograms, while the Ka-52 can weigh up to 12,200 kilograms. Both helicopters are powered by Kamov VK-500 turboshaft engines, each producing 2,400 horsepower. The engines are equipped with infrared suppressors to reduce the heat signature of the helicopter and make it less vulnerable to heat-seeking missiles. The Ka-50 and Ka-52 are also equipped with advanced avionics, sensors, and targeting systems that give them an edge over their enemies. The Ka-50 has a cheval system that consists of a forward-looking infrared sensor, a TV camera, a laser rangefinder designator, and a helmet-mounted sight that allows the pilot to aim the weapons by moving his head. The Ka-52 has a samshit system that replaces the cheval, with a spherical turret under the nose that houses a FLIR sensor, a TV camera, a laser rangefinder designator, a laser beam riding for anti-tank guided missiles, and a laser spot tracker. The Ka-52 also has an arbalete system, that is a dual-band coherent pulse radar mounted in a radome on the nose. The radar can detect ground targets up to 25 kilometers away, and aerial targets up to 15 kilometers away. It can also map the terrain and provide navigation data. The latest version of the Ka-52 also has an OES-52 system, that is an electro-optical sight based on the French Safran Strix system, used on the Tiger attack helicopter. The OES-52 provides a greater range of target detection and recognition than the previous systems. Another unique feature of the Ka-50 and Ka-52 is their rescue ejection system that allows the pilot or pilots to escape at all altitudes and speeds in case of emergency. The system works by blowing away the rotor blades with explosive charges before ejecting the pilot or pilots with rocket-assisted seats. This is a rare feature for helicopters, as most helicopters require the pilot or pilots to manually detach the rotor blades or bail out manually before ejecting. The ejection system increases the survivability of the crew and gives them more confidence in flying in dangerous situations. The Ka-50 and Ka-52 are not only agile and fast, but also heavily armed and deadly. They can carry up to 2,300 kilograms of weapons on their 6 hard points and 2 wingtips, depending on the mix and configuration. Some of the weapons they can carry include rockets. They can fire unguided rockets of different calibers, such as 80mm S8 or 122mm S13 rockets. These rockets are effective against soft targets, such as infantry, vehicles, or buildings. They can also fire guided rockets, such as 80mm S8 KOM or 122mm S13T rockets. These rockets have laser guidance and can hit moving targets with high accuracy. Missiles. They can launch anti-tank missiles, such as 9M1-0 Atakavi or 9K1-1V Krem missiles. These missiles have a range of up to 8 kilometers and can penetrate up to 1,000 millimeters of armor. They can also launch air-to-air missiles, such as R-73 or Glavi missiles. These missiles have infrared or laser guidance and can shoot down low-speed aircraft, such as helicopters, drones, or light planes. Bombs. They can drop free-fall bombs of different sizes and types, such as FAB-250 or FAB-500 bombs. These bombs are suitable for destroying large or fortified targets, such as bunkers, bridges, or warehouses. They can also drop cluster bombs, such as RBK-500 or KMGU-2 bombs. These bombs release submunitions that cover a wide area and damage multiple targets at once. Gun pods. They can mount gun pods of different calibers and types, such as 23mm GSH to 3L or 30mm GSH 3OK gun pods. These gun pods provide additional firepower for strafing runs or close combat. They can also use their integrated 30mm to A4 to autocannon, which has selective fire and a dual feed system. The autocannon is mounted near the center of the fuselage and can fire up to 800 rounds per minute. Fuel tanks. They can carry external fuel tanks to extend their range and endurance. The fuel tanks can be jettisoned in case of emergency, or when extra maneuverability is needed. The Ka-50 and Ka-52 can engage various targets with their weapons, using their advanced avionics, sensors, and targeting systems to acquire and track them. They can operate in day and night conditions, in different weather and terrain, and coordination with other helicopters or ground forces. They have a fire control system that automatically shares all target information in real time, allowing one helicopter to engage a target spotted by another aircraft or by a ground scout. They also have a radar warning receiver, electronic warfare system, and chaff and flare dispensers to protect themselves from enemy fire. The Ka-50 and Ka-52 are formidable attack helicopters that can strike with precision and power. The Ka-50 and Ka-52 have been used in various conflicts, such as the Chechen Wars, the Syrian Civil War, and the Ukrainian War. They have proven to be effective and lethal in destroying enemy targets and supporting ground forces. However, they have also faced some difficulties and losses due to enemy fire, technical failures, or human errors. Let's take a look at some of their combat history and variants. The Ka-50 made its combat debut in the Second Chechen War in 2000. It was used to provide cover for the landing of troops and to strike ground targets with rockets and missiles. It also demonstrated its agility and survivability by performing aerobatic maneuvers and escaping from hostile fire. However, it also suffered from some limitations, such as the lack of night and all-weather capabilities, the high workload on the single pilot, and the low compatibility with other helicopters and ground forces. Only a dozen Ka-50s were delivered to the Russian army. Instead of the planned several hundred, the Ka-52 was developed as a two-seat variant of the Ka-50, with improved avionics, sensors, and weapon systems. It was adopted as a complement to the Mi-28 Havoc, another Russian attack helicopter. The Ka-52 was deployed in Syria in 2015, where it was used to defend the Russian base in Latakia, to provide escort for search and rescue helicopters, and to support Russian special forces. It also took part in several offensives against ISIS and other rebel groups, using its radar and laser-guided missiles to engage various targets. However, it also faced some challenges and losses in Syria. In 2015, a Ka-52 crashed due to a malfunction of the flight control system. In 2018, a Ka-52 was shot down by a manpads, killing both pilots. In 2019, two Ka-52s collided midair during a training exercise, injuring both crews. The Ka-52 also took part in the Russian invasion of Ukraine. In 2022, it was used to support the ground troops and to attack Ukrainian positions and vehicles. It also faced stiff resistance from the Ukrainian air defense systems and anti-tank missiles. By April 2023, at least 33 Russian Ka-52s had been shot down or lost since the start of the invasion. Some of them were hit by machine guns, Stugnapi anti-tank guided missiles, Javelin missiles, or manpads. Some of them also suffered from wing trembling under heavy load attack missions, possibly due to fatigue, inadequate design, lack of maintenance, or poor management. The Ka-50 and Ka-52 have also been exported or offered to other countries. In 1997, Israel Aerospace Industries and Kamov developed a tandem-seat version called the Ka-52 to Erdogan for Turkey. However, Turkey chose another model in 2007. In 2015, Egypt signed a deal for 46 Ka-52s for its Air Force and Navy. These helicopters are modified versions of the basic Ka-50 with anti-corrosion materials, reinforced fuselage structure, new landing gear and wheels, updated avionics and cooling system, new electro-optical sight based on the French Safran Strix system, new DIRC-M sets for protection against guided missiles, new radar warning receiver instead of laser warning system, new President's airborne defense systems instead of Vitebsk system. Egypt has deployed its Ka-52s on the Mistral-class amphibious assault ships that were originally built for Russia, but sold to Egypt after the annexation of Crimea. According to some reports, China is also considering buying 36 Ka-50s for its Type 075 helicopter carrier. The Ka-50 and Ka-52 have also been upgraded, or proposed for new versions over time. One of them is the Ka-50 and Night Shark, which has a FLIR sensor under the nose for night and all-weather operations. Another one is the Ka-50 to Ka-50, which is a naval version with folding blades and wings, reinforced landing gear, and shorter wings with 4 hard points instead of 6 on the land-based Ka-52. There are plans to install a new radar with a longer range on the Ka-52K, as well as new Kh-35 and Kh-38 missiles. The latest one is the Ka-50M is a highly upgraded version, with a modernized electro-optical targeting turret with increased range, stronger undercarriage wheels, improved cockpit ergonomics with better adaptation to night vision goggles, new LMUR missile added to armament options, new radar types being considered for longer range detection of targets, new self-protection system replacing Vitebsk system, adaptation to work within new battlefield command and control system. We have reached the end of our video about the Kamov Ka-50 and Ka-52 attack helicopters. We have learned about their history, development, design, performance, armament, capabilities, variants, and combat history. We have seen how they have a unique coaxial rotor system that makes them highly maneuverable and agile. We have also seen how they are equipped with advanced avionics, sensors, and targeting systems, as well as a variety of weapons, such as rockets, missiles, bombs, and gun pods. We have also seen how they have a rescue ejection system that allows the pilot or pilots to escape at all altitudes and speeds. The Ka-50 and Ka-52 are among the most capable and deadly attack helicopters in existence. They have proven to be effective and lethal in destroying enemy targets and supporting ground forces in various conflicts, such as the Chechen Wars, the Syrian Civil War, and the Ukrainian War. However, they have also faced some difficulties and losses due to enemy fire, technical failures, or human errors. They have also been affected by the economic and political situation in Russia and its allies. The Ka-50 and Ka-52 are constantly evolving and adapting to new challenges and threats. They face stiff competition from other attack helicopters in service or development around the world, such as the AH-6 for Apache, the Mi-28 Havoc, the Eurocopter Tiger, the AH-1Z Viper, the Z-10 Thunderbolt, or the T-1-9 Attack. How do you think they compare to these helicopters? Which one do you like more? Do you think they are worth their price and complexity? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, or share this video if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.